First, opposition is growing against construction of the world's largest methanol plant in the port of Tacoma. Tonight, the Federal Way City Council passed a resolution against the plan and demanded answers to its environmental concerns.
King 5's John Langler live in Federal Way tonight with that story.
Well, the project is being proposed down in Tacoma, but people here in Federal Way say they would be affected as well, and they need to be informed. Tonight's vote comes as state lawmakers are trying to pass their own bills down in Olympia to keep this project from being built.
I think that this is on a scale that we haven't seen in the Northwest.
Federal Way Mayor Jim Farrell felt it was time for his city to say something.
We're really concerned about the health and environmental impacts of this.
This proposed $3.4 billion natural gas to methanol conversion plant is planned for Tacoma. But Farrell says if something goes wrong, his city bears the burden too. So he called an emergency meeting.
We needed to give voice to our citizens and to make sure that a process that has not been very transparent up to date becomes a lot more transparent.
The proposal by Northwest Innovation Works is currently going through a public comment process. Earlier meetings in Tacoma drew large crowds with concerns over the plant's water and power usage offset by the union jobs it could bring. Tonight there was little to offset the opinion the plant's a bad idea.
Talking about building something on the tide flats at Tacoma that I think puts our greater community and our state at risk.
No one from Northwest Innovation Works was on hand. Instead, the man who negotiated their lease with the Port of Tacoma.
There are a number of environmental advantages to this project, which I believe will be revealed over time.
State lawmakers are pushing a series of bills to prevent the plant from being built. In Federal Way, they didn't want to wait for Olympia. They voted to oppose the plant now.
It is just beyond me how you would want to put the largest methanol plant in the world right on Puget Sound.
In many ways, this was largely a ceremonial vote. The final decision on the plant will come from down in Tacoma. There's a public process going on right now, and it ends on March 4th. Live in Federal Way, John Langler, King 5 News.